Welcome to Signs. This is your host, Pastor C.R. Brown, and let's look at prophecy, the big picture today. With all these things that we've got to cover today, it kind of makes you wonder, well, where do we start? Some people want to jump right in and talking about the mark of the beast, or how long will the tribulation last, or who the Antichrist is. If you're not really familiar with some of those subjects, or it's not really a place to begin, actually, with as fascinating as those can be. Yeah, Jesus said, I will come back, John 14:3. That's the bottom line. We believe about the future. All other prophecies revolve and springs around from clear predictions. Revelations 1:3, it says, Blessed is he who reads the word of this prophecy, and blessed are those who hear and take heart what is written in it, because the time is near. See, God promises a special blessing to those who study Bible prophecy. The Jesus, the Son of God, who lived here on this earth, died on the cross, and rose from the dead, that same Jesus is coming back again. For Christians, Jesus is everything, so we aren't surprised that as God unfolds his future plans, Jesus is at the very center of it all. It didn't just start in the New Testament either. It's always been the case that biblical prophecy centered around Jesus. In the Old Testament, God's prophets spoke about a great deliverer who would come as an anointed king and a Messiah. But as those prophets looked ahead in the time and saw the coming Messiah, they only saw a part of that picture. On one hand, the prophets predicted the coming of a suffering Messiah, a meek, humble servant of God, who would take on himself the penalties for sin. Other times, the Bible prophecy would speak about a big, powerful, victorious Messiah who would conquer his enemies and rule the world. Sometimes both elements were woven into the same prophecy. There's one, for example, I have kind of wrote down a little bit. Let me see if I can read you a little bit of that. For to us a child is born, to us a son is given, and the government will be on his shoulders, and he will be called Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, Prince of Peace, of increase of his government and peace there will be no end. He will reign on David's throne and over his kingdom, establishing and upholding it with justice and righteousness from that time on and forever. Isaiah 9:6-7. Isaiah, who lived hundreds of years before Jesus, saw a child born, meek and humble, who would sit on King David's throne and reign forever, powerful and victorious. Zechariah, 400 years before Jesus, predicted the arrival of a gentle Messiah. These are just some of the prophets that has made some of these predictions, and we're going to go further and further into our prophecy, further into learning about what the return of Jesus and things that are going to happen and things that are coming up. So I hope you will stay with us and be blessed and come and listen to these things that we talk about as in Bible prophecy, signs of his coming, signs of his appearing. Until next week, go with God and be blessed. May God bless you richly, my friend. That is my prayer for you today. God grant it. Amen and amen. Bye-bye for today.